You know, we talked about performing and everything, and one thing I've heard is that Chief Keef and Durk have never ever been able to perform in Chicago.
They did in the earlier part of their career. They had shows here in Chicago. But after they blew up, I think Durk came back once. But I don't think Keith been back in a long time. Yeah.
Is there a reason why they're not able to perform?
The city, they hate them. Not the art, not the people. I'm talking about the motherfuckers who approve these shows, the police departments and shit like that. They look at it like it's a threat. You know what I'm saying? It's risks of violence if you bring them in. Which is some bullshit, man, because they bring in all type of other artists from everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Let them brothers come home and perform in front of their hometown. The fans want to see them. The city want to see them.
So they feel like that because they're from Chicago.
Yeah, they was doing Herbo like that, but then Herb, he broke that barrier, so now he here doing what he do. You know what I'm saying? And he getting a whole lot of love here. Like, gotta come back, let them come back home and do what they do. Gotta change the narrative though. So hopefully with Durk saying, he ain't gonna disrespect the dead or even rap those type of songs no more. Hopefully we can start changing the narrative to where they let him come back and do what he do. I'm
sure, man, people from Chicago are probably dying to see, a little Durk or a Chief Keef being, you know what I'm saying? That's probably their favorite rappers that they've never been able to go see at a concert or anything.
Yeah, could you imagine putting them on the same ticket?
Woo.
Be big.
That would be huge, man.
You put Chief Keef, Lil Durk, Polo G, G Herbo all on one ticket. That shit'll sell out. That should be crazy.
Man, you're gonna need a football stadium for that one.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta take them to the United Center where the Bulls play. They had to do some shit like that.
Yeah, that would be crazy, man. You being one of the only artists out there that can actually talk to a lot of people, is there anything that can be done that can slow down the violence in Chicago?
We just need more resources. You know what I'm saying? Like when you come into these guys and you telling them, I need you to stop doing this or try and change your life doing that, you gotta come with something. Other than that, if you come and just talking, they like, what the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing to offer. What we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? They go back to what they know. So we need more resources and more things for them to do. That's what we lacking. It's a lack of resources here.
Has there ever been a time where things might have been headed in a positive direction?
You know what? I say this, and this is a true story. Me and G Count had we had Swag, JoJo brother. We had Smiles, rest in peace Smiles. We had Lil J. We had Duck on the phone. And we had Wook, one of BD's, one of Durk and them guys, and some more of the BD's. Wook called me and said, man, you know what? I'm tired of this shit, man. Like, I know you fuck with both sides. Man, let's see if we can sit down at the table and we ain't gotta be friends or nothing, but I'll come meet you and we can sit down at the table and try and squash this shit. So they came, we met at Hooters downtown. They came, we chopped it up. Everybody was on board. He had talked to Durk on board, everybody on board. After we left, I guess some of the shorties got in some of the guys' ears and it didn't go through after that. You know what I'm saying? But I know they tired. Everybody tired. Don't nobody want to live that life. But you don't want to look like a coward and bow out either. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's fucked up, but it's
that close.
Yeah,
that's close.
Yeah, it was close. We down at Hooters downtown.
How long ago was?
This was before Smiles died. Right before Smiles died, and right before 00 caught his case. You know what I'm saying? But Duck, everybody was on board.
Did it have any effect at all? Did things slow down for him or anything? Or
Nah, it turned back up after that. You know what I'm saying? But it was close. It was close.
people want to stop doing this, but they don't know how, or they don't have a different route. What can a different route be to give them?
Just some resources, like say for instance, if you stand over here, we got these resources for you. But the only way you can get these resources, you gotta stay on point with this and stay off of that. Or we gotta get, you know what I'm saying? You gotta come with something, you gotta have something to offer. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact they wanna stop. I know for a fact, I talk to a lot of them off camera, you know what I'm saying? And we be off the record, and a lot of them, I rarely find people that's like, man, fuck that. We wanna just kill and die. Like, nah, man. They all wanna stop. That's a fact.
Man, that's crazy that you guys actually, it was that close. It would seem like that even though, it was that close, it didn't work out, that, maybe even down the line, more and more, even as the shorties got older, because they're young, the older dudes are the ones, they've been through a lot, have more dead friends, they got more homies in jail, and, being that it's so rough, you would think that hopefully at some point, you could get everybody on the same page. But
yeah, but it's hard.
That's just...
It's hard because the bodies never stop dropping. So the more bodies drop, the more hurt people you got. You know what I'm saying? And the saying is true, hurt people hurt people. It's just a fact.
Yeah, man. Once people are dead, it's
hard to come back from that. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to come back from something that's, so... Because there's some people, especially the people that were really close to that person, they're not going to want to let it go.
Nah, and they not trying to hear nothing. You talk to them, they gonna keep going, or they'll tell you, okay, it's cool, and when they catch a motherfucker slipping, they gonna knock them down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's something I wouldn't want to put my name on it, or none of that. It ain't worth it.
Yeah.